Hey guys, sorry to jump scare you. Thank you for tuning into the video. I'd like to say I appreciate all the support, subscribers, and likes that I've been getting. It's been really helpful to the channel, and I really appreciate all of you. If you want to support the channel even more, make sure to like and subscribe to this video as well. And if you can watch through to the end or have it on in the background, I really appreciate it, as all of it helps the channel grow and me invest more time into making these videos. I'm hopefully coming out with a different PNG tuber version here that's going to be a little more expressive than just the mouth open, mouth closed. But anyways, I want to keep it nice and short, so let's get on to the video. Thanks again for watching. Hi guys, and welcome on in to my 5 tips for new or struggling players. Now, new players, pretty obvious. It's somebody who just created an account and is new to Umamusume, has no idea what they're looking at. Struggling players are those, such as myself, the first couple of weeks who started playing this game, who looked at this menu and thought, what the hell am I even looking at? This makes no sense. All of my Umas were getting C+, which I thought was fantastic. And the first time I got to a B, I said, oh wow, this is crazy. But then I started to look around a little bit more, read some of the descriptions a little bit more, and most people don't really have time for that. So I'm going to try to make it easy for you so that maybe your legacy characters can look like a list such as this. So, tip number 1, buy support cards and level them up. When you first start an account, you're going to start off with about 14,000 carats as of right now. Instead of scouting characters, unless there's a Uma that you really want to race, I highly suggest purchasing your support cards in these support card scouts and leveling them up. These are going to help you get through careers, especially with speed and stamina cards. If you can get a Super Creek, if you can get a Kitasen Black, if you can get 5 Kitasen Blacks, that's even better. If you can get a Silent Suzuka, there's so many cards that are fantastic. Heck, I have bad luck pulling, and even now, I'm still using just normal SRs for my speed cards. I have a King Halo and a Narita Taishin, and sometimes I even use my Sweep Tosho. But whatever it is, you want high-level speed cards, you want high-level weight cards, and you want high-level stamina cards. Those are going to take you a long way and ultimately increase your chance at success in the game. Second tip I'm going to suggest is follow high-ranking Umas for your legacy characters. Here on screen, I have my Umamusume DB pulled up, which lets you search and find Umas that you can follow with specific stats. Go to your friends list, go to ID search, and then pull up Umamusume DB. If you are trying to get a good run, an A rank run, I highly suggest going to Blue Sparks and searching for the following. Go to Power, switch it to 6. Go to Speed, switch it to 3. Scroll to the bottom, click Search, and it will load up a list of Umas that you can follow just by clicking the copy button and pasting it into the trainer ID here that have those sparks. Boom, follow. And now I'm following that trainer and I can borrow that legacy character. Not only can you find good legacy characters, but you can also find support cards. If you need a Super Creek or a Kitasen Black, go to support card, type the name in, Kitasen Black, follow, you want it 4LB, go down to the bottom, click search, and now you have an entire list of registered users that you can follow that have a 4-star 4LB Kitasen Black. Copy, paste, search, and there you go. You can now use that Kitasen Black in your careers. It's wonderful. I highly recommend it for everybody. And yeah, get to it. Number 3 is going to be map out your careers. Most importantly, know the long races. These girls only may be listed as long racers. These ones may all be listed as medium, and these ones may be all listed as mile or sprint, but their careers are different. If I go here and I click on Special Creek or Super Week or Special Week, I screwed that up 3 times, but I'm keeping it in, baby. You know that she's a long distance racer. So hold click and go to career info. If you scroll down, there's going to be a couple that you want to look for. Tenosho Spring, 3,200 meters. Kikuka Show, 3,000 meters. And Japanese Derby, 2,400 meters. Those are going to be the races you want to look for. Characters like Sakura Bakishin are so easy to train because they don't have long races. You don't have to worry about stamina at all. But King Halo, for instance, she's also a sprinter, but you have to get through the Kikuku Show, which is a 3,000 meter. So what does that mean? Well, it means that while you can probably get away with A+ on Sakura Bakishin using a 3-wit, 3-speed deck, with King Halo, you may need to add a stamina card. If you're failing with King Halo and you're not getting past the Kikuku Show, you might need to add a stamina card and get that stamina up to around 300 in order to get through that race. The career paths are different for every single character. Map it out, know what support cards you might need, and if you have a Tenno Show, a Kikuka Show, or even a Japanese Derby, even though it's just 2,400 meters, it comes so early in the career, I highly recommend either adding a stamina card to your list or making sure that your support cards have skills that you can use, such as any of the blue skills that are going to get you through the race. I like to use my Super Creek in order to get corner recovery, or a 4-star MLB Kitasun Black in order to get either corner recovery, straight array recovery, or extra tank. These are things you want to look out for if they have a long race. Make your support cards have some blue skills. Number 4, make sure to look at your player's aptitudes. By aptitudes, I'm not talking about just the A long, A medium, latent pace for special week here. I mean click details. You can see in details she has a 20% stat growth increase on her stamina and a 10% on her wit. This is going to be super handy, especially if you're trying to get very high ranking A+ or higher with some of your sprint characters. Sakura Bakishin, my A-rank guide, I say use a 3-speed, 3-wit deck, and that's a good call because it's going to make her speed and wit get up really high, and then her power is going to increase naturally, so you'll be easily able to get an A rank with her. But if you want to go for the A+ or even an S rank, you might look at this and say, well, she's already got a huge bonus in speed and wit. So instead of getting a 3-speed, 3-wit deck, I might take away one of those wit cards and put it into power. Because if I'm getting an A rank with Bakishin, I probably have a maxed out speed, an A in wit, and a B in power. But if I switch one of those support cards over to power, then I can focus on getting an S in speed, an S in wit, and an A in power. And that's ultimately going to increase the max levels that you can get with some of these characters. They're all different, and you can really change around the support cards you have based on these. Basically, the higher the percentage, the less support cards you will need in that aptitude. And this is really just for those that are achieving B+ and A ranks consistently, that want to kind of move on to the next level and maybe even train some PvP characters. Number five is something I can't really show you, as it would take about 50 career playthroughs, but it is super important. Don't worry about the RNG and just keep at it. I do these guides because I have fun doing them, but realistically, I have so many failures where I get to a certain race and I just can't get past the Tenno Show. I don't get any triple stacks or double stacks of rainbow cards on my speed throughout an entire playthrough. I get 3 debuffs in a row and the infirmary doesn't cure it for 4 turns. It is awful. It sucks. You get 1,200 in speed, you get 900 in power, and you get a 1-star gut spark at the end. It's RNG. There are small things that you can do to increase your chances. Getting above a 600 can allow you to roll for a 3-star spark. Everybody knows that. Over an 1100 slightly increases your chances even more. But guys, the chances are so minuscule to begin with. Just choose an Uma, choose what you want to do with it, play the career, have fun, and just know that with enough career playthroughs, you're going to get the sparks that you want. Now, if you're obsessed with farming, you can make sure that at least once a day, you're borrowing a character with a good spark, you're using a veteran with a good spark in that same aptitude, and do the career points. And if you get lucky, you'll get the spark you want. Don't stress too much. I've gotten so many A's, so many A+ career paths where I'm getting 1-star guts, 1-star wit. It's awful. I know everybody hates it, but it's just how it is. Enjoy playing the game and don't worry about the sparks. And that's what I got for you guys today. I know it was a short video, but these were just a couple of things that I thought really helped some people, especially those leaving comments that are struggling with certain races on my videos. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you watching, liking the videos, and subscribing to the channel. If you have any questions or you'd like to see me do a follow-up to this with some more hints, please feel free to let me know in the comment section. And thanks again for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and we're headed to the weekend, so have a good weekend as well. And best of luck with your UMA training.